Hello, everyone. I am your girl, Carol, your health, wellness, and life coach. Welcome to Carol's Coaching Corner. Today's video, we are going to talk about forgiveness. Plain and simple. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Can you forgive even though you're angry? Can you forgive even though you have made a vow to never speak to someone ever again? To never speak to him again, to never talk to him again, to never look at him again, to never be in the same space with them again. Is it possible to forgive? And why would I forgive? Is there even a reason that I would forgive someone after they have caused me hurt or pain or whatever it may be? Why should I forgive you? Why? So that's the question that we're going to be dealing with today. And we're going to start off with, why should I forgive? Why? Because forgiving is not about the other person, it is for you. And when you decide to forgive someone, it doesn't mean that you are forgetting what they've done to you. It doesn't mean that you're excusing their behavior. What it means is that you are going to get rid of some unhealthy anger, stress, whatever anxiety. You're going to be releasing that. That is what forgiveness is all about. Forgiveness is about you, not the other person. And once you really realize that and start to understand that, you will start forgiving everybody and everything, because you realize it's not about them. It's all about you. Why would I choose to not forgive a person? Why? Because when I choose not to forgive someone, all it does is keep certain emotions alive, such as hurt, anger, resentment, all kinds of negative energy remains a part of your spirit when you choose not to forgive. And this is why I say it is about you, not the other person, because you are walking around with all of this built up stress and anger inside of you, and the other person may not even know that you're that angry. They may not even know how much they are really affecting you. So when we make a decision that we are going to live and become the best version of ourselves, listen, forgiveness is high on that plateau of life, of living in your best version, being who you want to be, being who you desire to be, creating that space and energy around you. And forgiveness plays a huge part in that. So one of the things that I would encourage you to do is to look at your situation. And this is for any situation, whether you are still upset with your ex, your family member, your friends, your children. It does not matter who the person is. It doesn't even matter what the person has done. It really doesn't. There are some things that are worse than others, but nevertheless, forgiveness is about you creating the energy and space and that you desire to have within your spirit. So one of the things that I ask that you do is to go back and explore the situation that you may feel is non-forgivable. Go back and explore whether it was a disagreement, whether it was an argument, whether someone stole from you, whatever that situation may be. Go back and explore it, because the first thing you need to do is you need to understand what emotions that you are feeling. Are you hurt? Were you disappointed? Are you angry? Are you fearful? What exactly did that situation bring about you that triggered whatever it is you're feeling? And you need to be honest with yourself, because a lot of times we may have been hurt by a person, and because of our pride, we'll say, oh, I'm just angry. I really can't stand this person. I don't want to be around a person, when realistically, you're upset because that person hurt you, because you may have been disappointed. You may have had different expectations from that person, and they did something and it really hurt you. So we need to explore the feelings that were brought about, right? because that is a part of us healing and getting to know ourselves better, is being in touch with our emotions. Because once we're in touch with our emotions and we know what triggers certain emotions, we are better able in the future to not have these same things come upon us in the same way, because now we know what they are and we learn how to avoid them. So the other thing is, whenever there's something going on, usually it will involve you and that other person. So you have to be able to forgive yourself as well. You have to forgive yourself and forgive that person. And forgiveness has to be unconditional. It can't be based on, well, I'm going to forgive this person if they never do this again. Or you can't do that. You have to forgive unconditionally. Okay? And remember, this is about you. This is about setting yourself free, releasing the pain, the fear, whatever it is. This is about releasing it so that you can start to live in the spirit and with the energy that you so desire. So, can I forgive a person and no longer have that person be a part of my life? Absolutely. Absolutely. And in a lot of circumstances, it is necessary, right? How do I do that? We do it by, number one, sitting by ourselves and just mouthing the words, I forgive you. I forgive you for blank. I forgive you for causing me to feel blank. That is one way of forgiving. Another way of starting the process to forgive could be, and this is something that I do with my clients quite often, so I know that this really works. You can get you a pen and paper and write a letter to that person. And you have a choice. When you finish writing that letter, you can either deliver it to the person, or you can shred it, or you can burn it. It is your choice. But the whole point of writing is so that you can start to release, that you can acknowledge what you're feeling, acknowledge what was done, and then start to release. So there are many different ways to forgive, but forgiving, once again, is about you and not the other person. You do not have to look that person in the eye and say, I forgive you. You don't have to do that. There are different ways of starting the process of forgiving that work, that will all create the same energy. Now, if you feel that you have to get in front of that person and look them eye to eye and say, I forgive you, then that is what you feel and that is what you do. But you do not have to. Now, when I forgive this person, I'm going to feel an immediate release of the anger and the resentment. Maybe, maybe not. It depends on the situation. You may have to repeat a few times that you've forgiven that person, but it will not work if you are not open-minded, if you haven't opened up your heart to true forgiveness, and if you are not ready and willing to give up the anger. You have to be ready to do this. This is something that you have to be ready to do. And remember, this is something we're doing for ourselves. Okay, we're setting ourselves free. So look at this as a form of setting yourself free. Look at it as though this is my way of getting back to you, because I'm not going to allow the person that I need to forgive to hold such negativity against me. I'm not going to give that person so much power that I walk around with anger and resentment because I cannot forgive. Don't give up your power that way. Don't give up your power. Be willing to forgive, even in the midst of your anger. So guys, I hope that this at least starts someone to think about forgiving that person that they've had such a difficult time with forgiving. I hope so, because I can promise you that letting go and forgiving is a powerful, powerful exercise in helping you to become a really, really positive person. It helps you on your journey to becoming the best you that you can become. And again, this is all about your health, and we heal from the inside out. And so we need to heal everything that is building up anxiety and stresses in our lives. We have to do it for ourselves. So with that, guys, I'm going to end this video. But I want you to know that as my subscribers, I appreciate you so much more than you probably know. I appreciate those of you that click on these videos, that watch these videos, and that give me a view. If there's something here and it's not for you, please don't hesitate to share it, because somewhere someone needed to hear this message on forgiveness. So in closing, remember, if you dream about it, you damn sure can be about it. Please remember to like, comment, and let me know your take on forgiveness. Is there someone that you are in need of forgiving? Is there someone that you have forgiven? Let us know how it worked for you. Okay, so I'll see you guys on the next video.